Okay, where are we here? Just had a notification to go live. Anybody on here yet? Okay, here it is. Oh, hi Jackie. How are you? Katie, hello, how are you? Good to see you. I'm running a little bit behind. I've had a lot going on. Geez, I did a full interview, my first full interview for the hard boiled topics, and it was an hour and 22 minutes long, and there was a lot of content I had to add into it, and I had some problems with the equipment. So I just had a ton of stuff that I had to go through. Like, it was the first live interview, and for some reason, something happened to my sound system. So everything tripled. I spent 12 hours editing one video, an hour and 22 minutes. And I just got it loaded for the hard boiled topics here. I don't know. Maybe half hour, 45 minutes ago. So it's been kind of a rat race. Good. I'm glad you're good. I'm well. Finally made it to the live show. Yes, finally. Yes. You said you were trying to make it. So yeah, it's good to see you. I wonder how many people are going to show up tonight, considering you got that great big football game going on. The Buffalo Bills against Kansas City. And boy, I guess there's quite an uproar over all that. So everybody, I guess a lot of people are rooting for the Bills to win. I wish I had time for football. I told my wife, I said, we don't watch football no more. But hi, Fran. Hello. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, great. There's Derek. Good to see you, Derek. Thanks. Welcome back. Would you really? Oh, you watched the interview? Fantastic. That's great. Thank you. I hope you hit that like button. Good. Wow, that was an hour and 22 minutes. You watched that, or did you have to cut it short to come over here for this? Cabal, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Man, wow. What do we got here? Dorotha Evans from Texas. Hello, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us. Man, people are popping up. I thought everybody was going to be watching the game, so I thought I was going to get on here and hear crickets. It's going to be quiet. Nobody's going to be here. Oh, wow. That's great. Yeah. So yeah, Derek, I'll be at 8:30 doing the live show for that. I mean, that was late getting that episode on there. But that was a lot of work. Like I said, I spent 12 hours editing one video. It was crazy by the time it was all done, but there was a lot of work. So I was kind of pushed a little bit behind here today. But I did it. We're here. And I see you guys are here too. I really appreciate you guys joining in here. How many of you watched the 4 Women, 1 Werewolf, that message from Raven? How cool was that? What game? That's right. What game? Not when you got this show going on right now. Who needs a game, right? I don't want to tell you. You might leave and go watch it. It's the Bills and the I just said it. Kansas City. So great big controversial thing. Probably, I'm sure Taylor Swift is there watching the game. Oh, what'd you say? Let me see. Cabal. I've never seen a football game or professional sports game ever in my life. Wow, really? That's talk about strange. I mean, wow. I don't know too many people who haven't. Cut it short. I'm afraid. Okay. Did you cut it short for this? Okay. Tell me you cut it short for this. Don't tell me you cut it short because you were bored. Okay. Katie, this is a far better than a game. That's right. Absolutely. Definitely far better than a game. Thank you. I appreciate that. What else we got here? Patrick, hello. How you doing? I hate her. Oh, you're talking about Taylor Swift, right? Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. I think she's an extremely brilliant businesswoman, talented singer and stuff. But some stuff has went just a little too far, I think. So yeah, I agree with you there. I watched the Ravens last. It was so good. Yeah, my wife just watched the game. I was in here editing. I listened to bits and pieces of it. But it was a pretty exciting game. Big points were scored. Not a huge fan of watching games on TV. Yeah, I hear you. Oh man. Patrick, yes. Yes, what? Did I miss something? I'm jumping all over here trying to catch up with you guys. Wow, it's really great. It's really great to see all you guys on here. Like I said, I thought I was going to hear crickets. Angela, hello. Good to see you. Wow. Look at that. See, everybody's make it. That's awesome because Katie was trying to make it here. You were trying to make it here. That's great. I met Raven's letter. Let me see. Let me go back. Oh, I thought you meant Raven. You meant Raven's letter. Okay. Yes. Yeah, it was. That was really good. Really exciting. There was a lot of stuff in there. I loved the comments back. You loved the last Ravens message here too. So, I'm going to tell you guys something that, I'm not supposed to say this out loud. Listen, I'm not ungrateful. I really not. I swear. I really appreciate all of you guys, especially you guys that are like really loyal to the channel and you guys watch everything I put out. And I really appreciate that so much. I got to be honest. Listen, I've been on doing YouTube now for over a year. And I have to admit, I'm a little confused. Like, we get these unbelievable messages in from people that's just absolutely remarkable. And not only do we get messages in from people, not just once, but then some of these are coming back and replying. I don't understand how it's even humanly possible that video has gotten less than 1,000 views. I mean, how is that not like out of this world? Like, you would think everybody would want to hear this and see this. It just blows my mind. I mean, I've been on here a long time and, we got a good base of people and they talk about analytics and all this stuff, but it's like, what's going on? Like, this is good stuff. I mean, and I feel bad for the people that are sending these messages in. Some of them don't want a lot of attention, but they're not really getting it either. It's like, well, that's so weird. Is it just me? Tell me what you guys think about that. And listen, if you can, if there's any way you guys go on Reddit or any of these other places that you can share some of this stuff so that we can get this out a little bit more, because it's really, I know, and I understand that I'm blessed because some people get a lot less. And I get that, and that's why I try to promote people anytime I can, because we do have quite a few, but I'm just a little bit surprised by the amount. And maybe it's just me because I don't really get on the internet a lot to see this stuff. So it's hard for me to judge. But I better get back down here and take a look. I'm probably falling way behind here. All right. Angela's not working. Katie, I met Raven. Love the last Raven. He. Yes. Yeah, my bad. You're popular. Love the stories. Thank you so much. That's good to hear. I'm glad, they're great stories and it's not me. Really, it's the people that send them in. I do my best and I try to be a good person and I just appreciate you guys and the people that send them in to us, the stories. I mean, it's just, it's really amazing. Need more of their adventures. Yeah, absolutely. And I think we're going to continue getting those adventures. But sometimes I'm afraid of people, what if people don't think they're going to get I don't know. I guess most of them that send them in don't send them in for follows. I guess, I mean, they must want to get their word out to people or they wouldn't send it in, right? I mean, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out, but I just appreciate the stories. I need more of their adventures. Angela, I love that you have continuous stories. Yeah, absolutely. Me too. Not everyone can believe it. And Patrick, yeah, I agree. I know it's tough. What videos are you talking about? This last one that we just did that we put up there. As I mean, to me, it just seems like it's not a lot of views for the kind of story that we're getting. I mean, this is a mind blowing. Come on, these are some mind blowing stories. Listen, real or not, okay? I can't prove. I've said that a million times. I can't prove it, but what if it is? And even if it ain't, these are phenomenal stories that and stuff that they're writing in, and the fact that they're interacting with you guys is what I love the most, because it's such a great connection. So, but what video is referring to? I love Raven's story. Yeah, me too. Me too. Great to see you develop into a good storyteller over the past year. Thank you. Thank you for that. I've watched some of them from the beginning to now, and I can tell the difference, the changes that I've gone through. It's kind of improved, it's come along pretty good. And I'm proud of that. And again, it's, it's been a lot of work. I mean, there's been a lot of work, but I owe it to you guys for watching, or I'd be talking to myself, which, I'm probably pretty good at. So, but yeah, no, I enjoy it. Listen, we got 20 people watching. You guys, don't be afraid to say hello. Do me a favor, if you're enjoying the video and you enjoy the stories, hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. We have a lot of great stuff and a lot of great people here. You can read it right in the comments right here. So, great people, good times. We got a lot to come, and we just want to keep the channel growing. All right. What else we got here? Great to see you develop into such a past year. Yeah, that's great. You're right. I don't know. Maybe you're talking to Derek. I believe it. Angela Brown. Need to talk to Lyra and Raven into having a vampire send in something. They are. They will be. There is something. There is stuff coming. And I just want to let you guys know too. Yeah, I caught the live show, Miss Wendy. Good. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Big and big announcements. I mean, we announced it. Raven kind of announced it already, but I talked to Wendy, so you guys know I did talk to her, and she just wanted you guys to know that she is better. She was really, really, really sick. Some kind of a bug she picked up over there or whatever. So she was really down. She was not well, and I could tell she wasn't herself when I talked to her. She was kind of still feeling weak and trying to recuperate, get back on her feet, and get back out there. And she did say that when she gets a little bit better here, she's going to write us again. So, she told me some stuff, but I can't tell you. I'm going to wait to get the message in and share that with you. But they got a lot of great stuff coming. And yeah, so we will be hearing something about that, because they are going to meet up with this friendly vampire. I mean, so there's a lot of things that aren't what we thought, and there's a lot of things that we didn't know about. So we're going to continue to learn, which is what I really enjoy. How many different things are out there, right? I mean, it's amazing. So let me get caught up here again. It would be good if one of them would join in on the live show. How far am I? I know. Yeah, I caught the live show. Yes. It would be great if one of them would join in on the live show. On Sunday. Yeah, I know. That would be great. And we'll see. I'm going to try. I just don't want to push too hard. But because I think we're blessed to be getting the stories in the first place. But we have talked about it. So just know that we have talked about it, and it's a good possibility. I think there's going to be something coming up here. Yes, I would like to hear from Lyra. Miss Brenda. Yeah, I commented that I was skeptical, still am. I am just waiting to see what they say further. What I know. Yeah. And like we discussed, there's nothing wrong with skepticism. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's our natural instinct. You're supposed to be skeptical of stuff, to some extent. So absolutely, I got no problem with that. Angela, awesome. Cabal, I'm confused about the latest werewolf hunt story. What exactly is the point of it, and to learn what and how exactly would they get any info? So that's part of what she's going to be writing in about, to let us know about Cabal. It's not a hunt. It's more of an investigation. Wish I could tell you. This isn't a werewolf that's going out and killing people. How about if I just say that, so that we're aware of? And that's what they're looking into. They've got some details, some information, and they're looking for him to make some kind of contact. Try not to give away too much. So we're gonna wait and see what she shares with us about that. So that'll be coming soon, and then I can share that with you. Hi everyone. It's so nice to catch a live show. James, thank you for joining in. Good to see you. Great to be. Thanks for being here, Mary. I agree with Cabal. I don't know. Isn't that they? I think that they know all they need to know about Bigfoot, Sasquatch, whatever, right? And hybrids. So they want to know what else is out there and what they're like. So they know a lot about that, and then share that information with us, or find out how much, if they're the same way and they don't want to be. I mean, they just want to find out what truths are out there. And this could lead into a lot of stuff, a lot of stories. I mean, we're talking about a lot of cryptids are out there. So a lot of great information, I hope. All right. I agree with Cabal. I was wondering that was as well. I knew about friendly vampires, so I can't wait. Angela, even if they did, with like a phone or something, 20 people still need to hit that like button. Yes. Smash that like. No, geez, God, don't leave. You're not supposed to say that, right? People are sick of hearing it, so tap it lightly. All right. In the mountains behind my house. Okay, what did I miss? You hit the live. Glad you call it live. Glad you call Belinda. Yes, thank you. Glad. Thanks for joining us. Good to see you. Glad to have you here. It's a good storyline. Unless proven otherwise, I will reserve judgment on its authenticity. Yeah, sure. I get it. Be open-minded. Yep, absolutely. Yep. Mm-hmm. I'm not a football fan, Belinda. All right. Yeah, well, listen, thank goodness you guys aren't, or I wouldn't be seeing you right now, right? Oh, man. How does a friendly vampire even survive? Is it impossible? Impossible blood, like the Impossible Whopper. Come on. Leave it to you, my friend. Oh, man. Yeah, I live off from Impossible Blood. Oh, where is it? Where is it? There. That's for you, Cabal. Rhonda. Hello, Rhonda. How are you? Good to see you. Angela's laughing at Cabal. Friendly vampire, just diet. Yeah, man. I don't know. Maybe they raise animals, animal blood. I don't know. Who knows? Just don't feed on humans, right? Amen. Do not, especially me. That would suck. Come on, that was a good one. Nothing. All right. Maybe a blood bank. That's true. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I've seen that movie though. Oh boy. Animal blood, like Twilight. Okay. Yeah. Right. Isn't that's yeah. I think I seen that. Right. Rhonda just arrived. Yeah. Welcome to the channel or to the show. I was feeding baby. Y'all, her kitten. How do you age immortals? How do they age? Slowly or not. So far from what Raven and Lyra have told us, they age about a year every century. So, you almost wonder, is that still immortal? Or is that what immortals are? Or, I don't know. It's kind of a fine line there, right? Let me see. They age. Do they deal with other cryptids? The rake and Wimbagos. That's from Brenda. Windagos. Yeah, Windagos. That's what they're looking for, I guess. I mean, they're out looking for cryptids and following up, and then they're gonna put the stories together for us that they can, and send them in to us. So they're going supernatural, I guess. I don't know, but they're not going out killing. Understand that they're not out looking to kill anything. They're investigating strictly. So they asked Lyra to come along because, well, I mean, we already know, I think that Raven's kind of badass, but Lyra takes it to a whole nother level, and they're doing that for their safety. So I have a feeling that somebody wouldn't want to mess around with Claire too much either, because I have a feeling Claire let loose would be kind of dangerous if provoked. That's one mama you don't want to make mad, I'm sure. Or Wendy for that matter. Let me see. What else we got here? Really enjoy this. I really enjoy it too. Thank you. It's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun here. Soccer's better, man. United. All right. It's soccer. You like soccer? Yeah, it is good. I don't get to see a lot of that either. I don't get to watch a lot of sports. I like baseball. I mean, I like football. I just don't get to see much of it. All right. What do we got here? Bethawati? Bethawati? I can't say it. I'm sorry. I apologize. I can't pronounce that, but I did my best. Hey, it's me, Emerald. Okay, that's better. I had to change my name. But yes, I am glad to be back again. Last weekend on Sunday, I was sweating in the lodge. Sweating in the lodge? What do you mean? Where were you? Why do you get a vacation? Was it a vacation? I hope you had fun if it was. Rhonda said, getting ready to receive my F1 from Germany. All right, you have to tell me what an F1 is in short there, kind of, Rhonda. I don't know. F1 from Germany. Interesting. Is that a fighter plane? Your own fighter plane? All right. Your energy channel. Hello, strangers. Happy Sunday to you all. Hope you're all had a great weekend. Yeah, we did. I worked the entire weekend. It was great. But I worked doing fun stuff. So, let me see. It's cool. We have people out there like the immortals. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's amazing. And we just have so much fun, right? I mean, you guys are the best. And can I call the channel cool? Can I call the channel cool? Is that cool if I call it? It's a cool channel. It's a lot of fun, right? Oh, man. What else we got here? Rake, Skinwalker, Dago, Creep Me Out. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Creep me out too, especially if you don't even know. Every time I hear Skinwalker, I think of that Skinwalker Ranch now. Every time I hear that. Before that, you never even thought about it. Did you go with Claire and Wendy to the woods to interact with Sasquatch, or am I mistaken on that? You met them. I did meet them, and we did go there, but I was not allowed to go down and interact with the meeting that they had, nor was their team members. Wendy and Claire were the only two that were allowed down in there, and it's always difficult for them to get Wendy down there, for Claire to get Wendy down there, but because of their bloodline or something, I don't know, she works that out. So I was just an observer from a distance. I couldn't see a lot. I could see movement down in the shadows in the woods, but I couldn't really see a lot. So I couldn't be put on the spot on it. So, but I was there. I saw something. I couldn't get an exact. So, but I was there. So if for that matter, yeah. Let me see. Did you go? Yeah, I went with Claire. And it was brief. They were on the move. Hello, your energy channel from Cabal. Fran, sightings very close in Utah. Get me those stories sent in. If you guys got any stories, or if you know any stories, get them sent in to us so we can share them. People are waiting. They love to hear them. All right. Hey, Cabal, good to see you. It's fine. Yes, the good ceremony. I don't know what that one is, but I see somebody hit the heart, or hearts. So thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. F1 Bengal girl to mix with my saber tooth. Oh, okay. That's her. Your amazing cats you have there. Yeah. All right. I had a feeling it's probably what you were talking about, but I wasn't sure. Belinda, I love your podcast. I try to see all of them I can. Love and light. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You guys are amazing. I say it all the time. I can't say it enough. I really appreciate all of you, and I'm glad you enjoy the channel and you enjoy me. I mean, I don't know too many people that sit and listen to me that long, but no, I'm kidding. We have a lot of fun. Hi everybody, and we like I say, I always say every weekend. Not only do we just have fun, like we talk to people from all over the country and all over the world. So when you're sitting here talking back and forth with people, you're communicating with people around the world, which really just blows my mind, and I love it. So it's so amazing. And again, we're at, like it says, 28 people are watching. Right now, you guys, if you haven't said hello, feel free to jump in and say hello. If you're enjoying the show and the channel and the people on here, don't be afraid to say hello. It's a great group. All right. Let me see. Where am I? Love the podcast. Hi, everybody. And then I do another podcast at 8:30 for my other channel. So, but yes, it's very cool channel, very unique stories and characters that send in their stories. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I could not agree more, Jillian. Thank you for that. As I grew up, I was told by elders that we can only go so far and not to be curious of things like beings outside of the night and staying out of the mountain. Interesting. Yeah. You should find out if there's any stories on any of that and let us know. We'd love to hear them. Thanks for the clarification on that. No problem at all. No problem. Was you nervous when you was with them? That's kind of a tough question. I don't want to sound like arrogant or pompous, but I don't really scare easy. I mean, I grew up in the woods in the country as a little boy, and we hiked, hunted, fished, played hide and seek in the middle of the night, slept out in the woods under the sky in fields as kids growing up. There was times I had a dog. We lived out in the country. When I was older, my wife and I, we had a dog that would run off, and he was very special to us because we got him for our son that passed away. And so when he disappeared, I'd get nervous. So I'd go out in the cornfields looking for him. And that was after, I think, Children of the Corn. I don't know. But I'd go out in the fields looking for him at night, or I was the guy that I heard a noise, I was outside checking to see what it was. So I don't scare real easy. I'm not saying I don't get scared. I'm not dumb either, so, but no, I don't know. There might have been something back there. I don't know. I think it was more excitement than scared, So I wish I could have seen more, really. There's probably just a little bit of disappointment because I really would have liked to have seen more, but you got to follow the rules, and these things all take time. So that's what I've learned so far. If anything, the biggest thing I've learned, and a lot of people come on and say, yeah, I've seen. And I think some of them are full of it and some of them are telling the truth, but some of them were on accident. But if you follow the rules, I think it'll pay off in the long run. It will have a better, far longer relationship. So, and you definitely don't want to tick anybody off, so especially them. Let me see. What do we got here? Derek, was you nervous when you went out? Rhonda, so how is everyone doing? Trump's in charge. Oh, we don't, Rhonda. If you want to talk politics, you got to go to the hard boiled topics at 8:30 on that channel. We can bring stuff up, mention, but we don't talk about it I don't want to talk politics on the channel. So, and with all due respect, I mean, just because I know there's a lot of people here at different sites, and this channel we're non-judgmental, and that brings you down one of those roads. So we can talk about that on hard-boiled topics at 8:30 though. Okay. But yeah, thanks for joining still, what did I miss here? Oh, James, we're all beyond nerdy. Yeah, it's all right. Good thing, right? Constance, great channel. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Fran, Rhonda, it's a great feeling to be free again. We're gonna do this anyway. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you at 8:30 on Hard Boiled Topics, Fran and Rhonda. Nice. Yeah. Yes. Doing some of the changes, tons of changes. Rhonda Sinclair, yikes. Let's not go there. This is my escape from that world. Yes. Please. Seriously, you guys, no politics. Okay. I don't mind talking about it, but it's not what we're here for on this channel. So, but I don't mind you. I know you replied, and I don't have a problem with that. But I'll see you at 8:30 though at Hard Boiled Topics. Then we can talk politics a little bit. So, and I got an hour and 22-minute video over there for you guys to watch. So I just posted. It took me 12 hours to edit. All right. What else we got here? Angela, okay. I know it. Everyone, Jillian, can we hear about your encounter when you were a teenager? I'm very, very sorry for your loss. When I was a teenager, let me make sure I don't get too far behind here. A quick look. When I was a teenager, my buddies and I used to go out cruising. You guys remember that days? It was in the 50s. No, I'm kidding. It wasn't the 50s. It was in the 80s. But we used to go cruising. I mean, God, I miss those days. It was so fun. And so we had to make a pit stop. And this was in Port Gibson, New York. And so there was no houses there at the time. It was just fields on both sides, and there was a hill. So I went up the hill a little ways. Me and another guy. Did they go? No, it's just me. I don't think anybody, did anybody else go out that day? I think it was just me that was outside. So I don't know if there's somebody else with me that went outside. If they did, they didn't walk up as far as I did anyway. So, doing my thing. And all of a sudden I see something in the distance, very big, stand up by Pete Oley. So, I mean, big. And it wasn't a firm or anything. It was black and it was dark. So, and if I remember rightly, kind of with the moon and stuff like that, it was kind of a shadowy and large. And so I booked, man, for the car. I slid across the hood, grabbed the doorknob. As I was opening the door, I was saying, hit it, go, go, go. And so I jumped in, and the ones in the back that were on the passenger or driver side back looking up the hill started screaming too, it's coming, go, 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 it's coming. So, we booked, man. So we came back later and didn't find anything or see anything, but it was dark night, and yeah, that was that one, that happened. Let me see. Encounter when you were a teenager. I was in an area known for Sasquatch and heard what sounded like an 800-pound cow. I was asked if I got scared or freaked out. I said no, because I was honestly excited. Right? Right? Yeah. I wasn't at the time because I didn't know a lot about that. And when something stands up at you, I don't know what it was doing there. So yeah, it kind of freaked me out, especially back then. Thanks, Derek. I really appreciate that. Yeah, that was his name was Dustin. It was Dustin Stephen Camp. And he died the day after he was born. We lost him. Upper diaphragmatic hernia. It was the hardest on my wife, and it really hit me about 5 years later, because you have a baby boom with your friends. As I'm watching my friends with their kids growing up, and I had daughters after that. One son, 3 daughters, and nope, done. But 3 amazing daughters, so no regrets on that end of it. But yeah, I miss my boy. I wish he was here, so I think about him all the time. But yeah, thanks for that. Cabal says, no politics, please. That's the other channel is for. Wait for the live if you're not into that. Yeah, the live that's coming up. One heard out med beds as a one out hard out of bed meds. Oh, geez. I think you're playing around there. I get it though. Have you heard from the two ladies who were rescued from the Sasquatch? Sorry for getting their names. Forgot their names. Tommy and Anna, you're referring to? They're in Europe. So we're going to probably be hearing something about that. I have a feeling that, well, I mean, I don't have a feeling. Wendy and Claire have seen them. So hopefully she'll put something in the message about them. That's a good question. I'd like an actual update on them. So they are married now, though. I don't know if you knew that or not, but they did go there and they got married. And I can say that from what I know so far, they're doing well. So I don't have too many details yet, but we'll get that. I'll give it to you. I'll definitely share that with you. Let me see. You can't find the channel, Rhonda? The link, if you go to my more section on my main page, I put the link in there, hard-boiled topic link. So you just click on the link, it'll take you right to it. So you know I'm talking about on my homepage, to talk about strange homepage, to go to more, drop down and click on the link and it'll take you to it. All right. Looked, didn't find. You'll find it. I know you will. Do you have the link to the hard-boiled topics? Yep. Oh, yeah. Yep, I already answered that question. 2-pack has topics. 2 topics. Yeah, 2 different topics. This is from that. But that, and I'm going to be putting together 2 pens. Hardboiled, just so you know, so you guys know, on the Hardboiled Topics channel, politics does get involved on there, okay? But that is not the foundation of the channel. Again, I am me. I'm myself. I'm the guy you know, and I'm the same guy over there. So I've already gotten some comments from people that are pretty interesting. But I've been able to win them over. Somebody who was pretty severely against, so we were able to communicate just like we do here. So it's a great thing. But we talk about a lot of stuff. So I just did my first interview with my brother. And yes, we talk about politics, but we talk about our lives growing up a bit. And it's more based on him and his life, because even though he's my brother, we all have our own viewpoints in life growing up and how we grew up. So we talk about his life and his accomplishments and things that he's done. So it's really interesting video. It's an hour and 22 minutes. We had a lot of fun with it. And it's really, if you want to watch it, I invite you to go watch it. And there's a lot of, I think, helpful information in there just for life as a person. So, but anyway, that's what the channel is about. Anyway, we want to be it's going to be a good channel. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right. If I jump off, it means that my kennels are here at the door. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, if you do, thank you for joining us, Rhonda. It was good to have you. I have a question for Lyra. Was you around during the Battle of Custard's Last Stand, if you had any entered in South Dakota during that time? Well, she was definitely around. Was she around South Dakota? I don't know. Interesting question. So hopefully she'll see this and give us an answer. If not, we'll have to ask her on the other one. That spooked you. Derek, you're talking about that my teenage experience. If you are, yeah. Yeah, it spooked me. I heard there was a thing called a med bed. I don't know what that is. You have to made by the aliens. Oh, okay. All right. Now that's made for this channel. If we're talking about alien beds, I mean, they probably got good ones. No, they got those. Don't they have the solid, round dome? They're supposed to be comfortable, but probably hard. So I don't know. Good evening, everybody. That's from Shannon. Hello, Shannon. Thanks for joining us. Oh man, we're up to 41 people watching the channel. Wow. You guys, great. Thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it. We all appreciate it. Don't be a stranger. Don't be scared to say hello. We're all great people here, real friendly people, and don't be afraid to just shout and say hello. If you have any stories or questions, feel free to ask. I've heard a bit about med beds. They would be cool, but I don't think they will be used for the general population for quite a while yet. Okay, I'm going to have to look into this myself now. I don't even know. All right, so far that's all it's been, just politics, not for me. Oh, I understand, but well, I get it. I get it. And I do want to just keep an eye on it because there is going to be other stuff on there. Like they said, this interview with my brother's fairly political. So, but it just depends on where you stand. There's a lot of other stuff in that story. So, or in that interview. Rhonda, I sent an address, all of them, live cooking. Oh, okay. Yeah, you went to the addresses? Yeah. It's there. It's there. Yeah, I'll double check it after we're done here and make sure. All right. Trades that make sense. Jackie Barnes. I've also heard about the mount beds, and if RFK gets to it, we should have them in the option as for an option. Derek, fascinating guy, your brother. Thanks, Derek. Yeah, he's that. I mean, you seen his building there. I mean, and he's got two of them, but that one's the one that's most done. You didn't even see his like, I don't know. Do you still call it? He's married. So is it still a penthouse apartment? They have a penthouse apartment in there. It's massive, and it's the hallways like old Italy. When he's done, he's doing it like old Italy. And then he's got this galley style kitchen and big living room, and it's just a one bedroom. Well, they got spare rooms and a tanning room, and it's pretty well set up. It's neat in that building. It's really cool. I ran the power, turned it back on from the downstairs all the way up through that building, and it's all 3-phase electric. So I had to learn to work with 3-phase, and they had pulled like the commercial lights out and cut them across the wire. So you had this spaghetti mess of wires hanging out, all different colors. Like they grabbed any wire they could and used it. So I had to decipher all that. It was months long project to get all the power on all the way up to the 4th floor. But Dr. Coconut. Hello, Dr. Coconut. I love that. Dr. Coconut. Oh man, that's a good one. All right. Okay, with my new Ninja fryer. Okay, you like cooking with your Ninja fryer? I don't have one, but I know all the Ninja products are good. Hey, Dad, sorry. Put the kids to bed. Hey, Kate. Hi, honey. This is my daughter, Caitlin. Everybody say hello, Caitlin. Thanks for joining us. I see my mom is here too. Catherine with the was that red Robin? Not Robin. Cardinal? No. Oh boy, for crying out loud. The red bird. That's my mom. Med beds talk develop into political. Yeah, no. No. We got away from the political talk. We're just talking about alien beds. All right, the Ned beds, from what I've heard, are sort of like what are sarcophagus and Stargate? Okay, I don't know. Yeah, hi mom. And did Jim make it on this time? I hear someone from another channel saying that they thought the Sasquatch were descendants of the Essa, Jacob's hair covered brother, Isaiah. Oh, okay, Isaiah. I was wondering if any of the women had info on that. Good question. That's a good question. We'll have to find out. Jackie said medbeds question, right? Derek, hi Caitlin. Your dad's a great guy. Oh, thanks, Derek. Appreciate it. You're right. Intelligent. Oh, kidding. All right. Thank you for always supporting the channel, sir. You've done an amazing job, and I have 1 year awareness since I had been following your awesome projects here. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying them. Yeah, you know what? We've all learned a lot together. I mean, we've come a long way over a little over a year now. So it's really cool. He sure is, Derek. Thanks for the support. Yes, absolutely. I appreciate all of you guys and all of your support. It's amazing. Dr. Coconut, cool. Rhonda, yeah. Cardinal. Thank you, Kate. Phew, boy, I was lost for words on that one. Cardinal. Katie says hi, Kate. James R. All right, Kim is here. Jim is here. You mean Jim is here? Kim is here. Jim is here. Hi, Jim. Yeah, that's my stepfather, Jim. Great guy. All right. Hello, Kate. Hi, Caitlin. Hi, Caitlin. Everybody's saying hi. Healing beds. Okay. Yep. So that's what they are. A healing bed. Can enjoy your dad as much as I can. I miss so much. Wait, let me see. Enjoyed your dad. Oh, enjoy your dad as much as you can. I miss mine so much. Passed away 2.5 years ago at the age of 64. His name was Steve also. Okay, we've talked about this before. You brought that up before. Your dad seems like a great guy. Yeah, and I'm sorry for your loss, Angela. Especially at 64. That sucks, you know. I hope I stick around a lot longer than that. That's cutting close now. So I agree that there are some fascinating stories on this channel. I'd like to believe most of those folks are being truthful with their life stories. Yeah, me too. You know, I'd like to think so too. But like I said several times, you know, take it for what it's worth. Some people are skeptical. Some people don't believe, but they just enjoy the story. But we're just learning what's out there. I mean, we continue to learn. I mean, there's so many things out there. And more, like, I mean, even the government speaking and not being political, even the government's admitting now that there's aliens. So all this time burying it and hiding it, saying that, you know, people are crazy and probably putting some people in the nut houses for it. And now they're outwardly saying that, yes, there's aliens. They know about it. They've dealt with it. Area 51's real. I mean, there's, you know, so, I mean, there's a lot of wild stuff happening right now. So God only knows what we're going to learn. Oh, Caitlin. Hello, everybody. Ron, these med beds were supposed to be donated by the aliens to us. They're supposed to be able to do all kinds of healing. So speaking of that, so a while back, I was having problems with my back. Well, I've always had problems with my back, but I was trying to get some things straightened out. And because I had so many issues at the time, the chiropractor got me in this chair. It's like some kind of I think it's like magnetic or something like that, healing. And it literally does nothing that you can tell. Like, it's not a massage chair or anything like that, but it's supposed to like help heal your, I don't know, your soft tissues, and it does something to your body. But I really did feel like I felt some sort of a difference anytime I used it. Like every time I went back, I'm like, yeah, I want the chair, man. So I'd go sit in that chair before he had any work done, and it seemed to do something. I don't know what the heck it was, but I guess it was pretty expensive. No, let me see. I was referring, but I know that's not what it was. You were referring to the RFK comment. I don't know what that was now. This is such a great group. Yes, it is. Great group. You guys are all amazing. Pretty cool stuff. They can grow back, regenerate limbs. Okay. Can it bring back my hairline? Jim's here. Okay, I'm here. I'm glad you're here, Jim. Good. Thanks for joining us. You guys have been great. Caitlin, Mom, Jim. I appreciate you guys coming on every week now. It's been great. Dr. Coconut. I've been starting to do some research on less known cryptid. Just talked about the word of the mouth mainly. Humanoid giant cats like the dog man. Interesting. I don't think I've heard about humanoid giant cats or cat people. Are you talking about? Anybody know anything about that? Join in and let us know. Say something. Right. No government talk to you guys. Laugh out loud. Oh, no government talk. Ha, I get it. I see what you did there. Thank you, Caitlin, for connecting with me again. Yeah, they reunited a lot of people. Lies over there in lies. Katie, I'd like to know more about Dr. Coconut. And Joe Bird. Did I say hello? Yeah, Joe Bird. Hello. Thanks for joining in. Could you ask them who the tall ones in the green robes are? They are powerful beings. Deals can be made with them. I don't know what that is. So you're talking about aliens, tall ones in the robes? Sounds familiar. I don't know. We'll have to find out. You're welcome, Grandpa. All right, Angela. Not the first time I've seen someone mention the Catman or whatever you want to call them. Biomagnetic energy can teach you how to build that at home. I think that's actually what it was. Biomagnetic something. It was something like that. It was neat though. Yes, Rhonda. This is an awesome question too. Did Raven and Lyra know about Jesus during their period era? That would be cool to know. Heck, I have so many questions. I'll keep it respectful. Thanks for everyone. Now, so I guess Lyra was born in somewhere around 23 or 28. You guys might be able to correct me on that from the story. AD. So she wouldn't have been, it would have been after. So I don't know how much she might have heard, but I'd be interested to know if she heard anything about that. What their thoughts are on it. Let me see here. This is all right. Yeah, I am hooked on the Spooky 2 machine right now. It works on frequencies. Trades that make sense. Yeah, I'm hooked up to the Spooky 2 machine right now. What is that? It works on frequencies. Interesting. Derek, I get my daughter to stand on my back and you can hear it crack. Oh, that's the job. Makes my back hurt thinking about it. But hey, whatever works. Oh, okay. Now just done it. Yeah, I can. Not only bring back your hairline, it can bring back your hairline, can also regenerate you to a younger you. But they say you lose some of the wisdom, knowledge. So it takes away from your brain, but it gives you back some years, huh? Well, listen, you heard of Younger and Dumber, right? So there you go. Yep, it is. I would also like to know if Raven and Lyra were around at the time of Jesus or his descendants or disciples. The wiring. Okay, you're talking about that chair. Jillian, I had an encounter when I was 6. It was either a dog man or a Bigfoot. I ran super fast and cleared an 8-foot wrought iron fence with ease. Humans can do that. You know what? They can do that. 2 German Shepherds came after my brother, my oldest brother. And he wasn't really known for his athleticism. He jumped quite a large ditch with ease when they were on his tail. So, yeah, you can do some things when you're scared. Spooky 2 machine is a ghost frequency machine. Okay, gotcha. All right. Thank you for clearing that up, Rhonda. All right, Jackie. Maggie's a store in the George, Oregon has a thing about sightings of a human cat hybrid seen in the area. A Flash of Beauty has a short video interviewing the owner of Margie's. So there you go. Flash of Beauty. You can look that channel up pretty easily. And they have a story about it. Cabal to Dr. Coconut. I've heard about these cat humanoids. They have been described as looking like Thundercats character. Okay. Really interesting. Biggie, hello. How you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for joining in. From Arkansas, Bigfoot home state. Send us your stories. Get some stories. Yeah. Believe me, I have lots of experience and a very simple back and very effective. Maria, I have a question for the other two girls. Older two girls. Do you know if the Sasquatch is blood related to the giants from the Bible? You're referring to the Nephilims, I'm assuming, and the ones that were around with the Mayans. Now, she mentioned Mayans, so I don't know. Good question. Maybe we'll find out. I don't think it takes away from the brain. It just puts you back where you were originally. Okay. Ask my mom. I was always smart. Right, Mom? Please? Right? Jim tells me I'm smart once in a while. Don't think. All right, let me see. Does Lyra know how they changed our timeline from like before and then BC and AD? Yeah. That's a whole nother story, but they might, but you could Google it, I think, as well. So, or yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly the question before Christ and after death. So, but there's different ways of the time periods that they used it in different terms. They say the cat hybrids are actually from ancient DNA, anyway, and way back. Now Lyra said the cat was that she referring to the hybrid cat people what she was referring to, she said, was she thought were like grown, created, made, genetically made or whatever. From what I heard from witness down south here, the cat people resemble a lot of the dogman style sightings, but have differences. They have flat face and high pointed ears. Interesting. Derek, Adeline can make you superhuman sometimes. Adrenaline can make you superhuman sometimes. Yes. Yeah, it sure can. Sure can. Figgy, follow Arkansian here. Okay. The monster of Boggy Creek is here in Arkansas. Oh, cool. Really neat. Yeah. Heard of that. I'd like to hear more about it. I want to get some more Bigfoot stories, and you guys got any Bigfoot stories? Send them in. What I'm trying to say is when the med bed, you put it back, whatever knowledge back in 1982. Okay, yeah, you will then. Interesting. The only thing I've ever seen for real is a gray. Actually, two types of grays. I would like to see Bigfoot and a dog man. Right? Cool. Hi, Katie Benefiel. Everybody's saying hello still. I said, no, thanks to you. I'm not wanting the med beds. I just need some healing, but I want to go back. I'm happy with everything about myself. I feel little wrinkles ironed out. Yeah, sure. Everybody wants a few of them ironed out. Now, a hybrid cat man years ago. Yes, Rhonda sent in a story where she mentioned a friend of hers that was a cat man. Back in 1999. That's when she was partying like it was 1999. Yeah, they're a cat hybrid people. All right. Cabal, I've never heard of a single story of Sasquatch saying they are related to the Nephilim. They always say they are from outer space and have alien DNA. See, and that's what I've been hearing too. In the stories that we've gotten is that if anything, they're more connected to alien, species than anything else. I was getting dry. Sorry about that. Diligent Harvester. The book of Barak speaks of the Bigfoot as called Bohemiath. So I would assume God created them like any other animal, not by the Nephilim. They were like 15 foot tall. There's so many stories in almost every all your history, what's the word I'm looking for here? Help me out, you guys. agriculture that has a Bigfoot story or Sasquatch or Yeti or the forest people, or just there's just so many names. It's endless. There's probably 100 different names for a Bigfoot, and it just seems like there's so many out there. So many different versions come from so many. Every place has a different place that they came from. So it's kind of interesting, right? But I don't know. I suppose that's why we still look and research to try to figure out, exactly. But good luck. I think we'll be looking for a very long time. When I met the cat person in 99 was a good friend of mine. He lost contact since Yahoo shut down. Yep. I remember that story, Rhonda. They're not. Some of their lions are. They say no, they're not. Some of them are the lions. Man was made by a laboratory, he told me. So genetically made. Okay. Angela, do you think Bigfoot is more alien or interdimensional? I don't know either way. We've gotten stories from people that saying that they seen them being taken by aliens. So the Bigfoot versus the alien encounter there, and that was in Pennsylvania. So you hear different stories. Then you hear they're interdimensional, and you also hear that they're alien, that they are alien themselves. Then you hear that they were almost like First Nation, like the first, maybe the first people along that line. So you hear a lot of different stuff. I don't know. Let me see. I might have an opportunity to go back on the Yahoo list and find him. Yeah, that'd be interesting. You should. You should definitely try to reconnect with your friend. Yes, they are. I've met a fighting group of young people when I was 10. Fighting group? And yes, they are. Interesting. Elaborate, please, on that. Would you, Joe Bird? Good to see a lot of good leads on the story. Yes, absolutely. When the Campman talks to me, he told me that he had escaped from the laboratory and he didn't know what to do because he didn't know what he was actually lying, that he could be changed, that he could change. Interesting. Yeah. Okay, cat people. Okay. From Joe Bird. Thank you. Probably both. Or Cabal says to Angela. Very interesting. And again, I just want to say thank you to everybody that's on the channel here watching. We got 35 people here watching the channel. Thanks for joining us. It's great to have you here. Don't be afraid to say hello. I mean, we got a lot of people talking on here, so most of you are. But don't be afraid to say hello if you want to. And if you haven't joined the channel and you enjoyed the conversation and you're interested in the stories, please feel free to subscribe. It's a lot of fun. We have a lot of great people on here, and we just keep growing, and we get a lot of really cool stories in. I mean, so you'll enjoy it. Okay, Fran, I have seen Bigfoot in Jamal, California, and heard him in the Utah's mountains in Utah. Lots of sightings in the Wasatch Mountains from Logan to Nephi, Utah. Interesting, really. And if you can find any of those stories or anything of those sightings, send them in. Let us know what they are. Would you, Fran? Bigfoot hates aliens here in Kansas. There are people with Bigfoot clans and they can communicate. They have stories. Jack, hey buddy, Jack's back. How you doing, bud? Yeah, I was surprised I didn't see you on here yet. I sent out a reminder, but it was really, really close to the line. So, yeah, that's interesting. In Arkansas. Yeah, I'd like to hear any of those stories that you guys have on that. So yeah, neat. So anyway, like I was saying earlier, to anybody that didn't hear it, geez, I'm slouching, ain't I? It's been quite a day. So I spoke with, I said earlier that I spoke with Wendy, and we're going to be getting something from her soon. She was really sick, and I could tell that she's still not 100% back, but she said as soon as she gets better, she's going to get another, message out to us. and fill us in on some details of their trip so far. So we hopefully we'll find out a lot of stuff, and hopefully she'll watch this, and maybe she can answer some of those questions you guys are asking on here. Let me see. I hear a lot of portal stories, and would love to hear others' input on that. Yeah, and that's what it seems when you hear about when people talk about the interdimensional ones, that they use some sort of portals to move back and forth with. Biggie, I'm going to send you the story once I get a chance. Yeah, cool. Please do. Thanks for that. Steve, I'm waiting for Steve to arrive with my cat kennels. Stevens, I'm waiting for Steven. I'm not delivering them. Oh, you want me to build them? Let me see. Is the woman that is sick the healer? No. No, if you're referring to Wendy, she's not a healer. She's just a woman. Yes, the real name is Shu. True? By Chinese government. Laugh aloud. You're referring to your Catman friend? Interesting. What else we got? Fort Stevens. No, I know, but Fort Stevens. Okay. All right, that's good. Oh man. So let me see what you got here. They have a healer in the group. It's always nice to have a healer in the group. That. Okay. I got to keep an eye on the time, guys, because I have the 8:30. I go out live on the hard-boiled topics. So at some point, I'm probably going to have to separate the date and time so that we don't get overlap time there. So because this has been a great show. I mean, all the communication we've had on here is phenomenal. Lots of people watching. I love it. You guys are great. Let me see. What do we got? Jillian, the question for Lyra and Raven, if I know how many types of Sasquatch there really are, and if they know which types are more aggressive and which ones are more people friendly. That's a good question. And it has a lot to do with demographics where they live. Things don't work out well. I don't hit the speaker and talk into them because I fell, so I have hit the speaker and talk into it. That's all right, Rhonda. We get it. No problem. That's not a problem at all. My husband and I have had some encounters with Sasquatch last year when my husband was working on a job in the woods. He would see a Sasquatch peek from behind the trees, move branches to peek through. Cool. I mean, now that you're okay, it's it's really cool. Yeah, that's neat. And where was that at? Good and bad like humans. Yep, that's true with Sasquatch. Angela, I'm also intrigued by portholes. It seems like Luke, sometimes they appear randomly in the woods. And exactly what Derek said. And I'd have to go back to that. I don't know what was said. Yes, Cabal, that was what I heard. Also have heard people say it's happened in their backyards. Yeah, interesting. Hopefully we'll get more information on that. We've had a few stories about them, or at least a couple of them that have mentioned that. So very cool. Okay, you guys, listen. Wow, we're at 49 watchers now. That's great. Thank you guys for joining me. If you come in late, sorry you missed the live show. It's going to be every Sunday. We do it every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we usually go for about an hour. Or this is running a little bit over an hour, which I love. That's fantastic. Like I said, if we continue growing like this, I might have to move the time out a little bit or move the days so that we don't overlap on time. or maybe start earlier or something. You guys can let me know your thoughts on that. I'd really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel or something, or here, like I said, don't be afraid to say hello, but say it quick because I'm going to have to sign out here soon. And if you enjoy the stuff we're talking about on the channel, and you want to see more information about what we're talking about, feel free to subscribe to the channel. And there's a lot of great stuff on there, and we're just going to continue to talk and get to know each other from here and all over the world. I mean, we communicate with, so it's really, really, really cool. Let me see. Gen 27, Jacob and his mother, but my brother Isaiah is a hairy man while I have smooth skin. Yeah, we get a lot of discussion on that topic. We have throughout the stories in the comment section. We get a lot of comments on that, but I haven't gotten much of any stories referring to that. So, I mean, that might be a good question for Raven and Lyra. Katie, I believe that was being protected. Thank you. We do too. Okay, you guys, listen. I am so sorry. We got a bunch of people on here, and chat is going phenomenal. We're learning a lot of stuff. I really have enjoyed this. Thank you all so very much for being here. It's just been a lot of fun. God, I hate to cut it off, but I got 15 minutes before I go live again, so I got to get ready here and fill up my water and start again on this. So thank you so very much. You guys are the best. I will see you next Sunday, and hopefully we'll get some messages in this week that I can share, and we can go over that next Sunday. And maybe I'll have to figure out, like I said, I might have to figure out the timelines here a little bit, but we'll get it worked out. And you guys are just sending in so many messages. God, I love it. Phenomenal. Now I got to look at them quick here. My brother, this was fun from Cabal. Share the channel with your friends so we can grow. Yes, please, you guys. If you enjoy this stuff, help us out by sharing the story. I don't know if you got a Reddit or whatever, or other channels. Share the story out on YouTube with your other friends, so that we can continue to do this and continue to grow. I put a lot into it, but I do it because you guys are amazing and I enjoy it. So, but we got to continue to grow. So, it's a great thing. But thank you guys all so very much for joining in here today, and I will see you again.